On today's vlog from Magic Kingdom, we will ride the People Mover with the lights on in Space Mountain. And then after the ride was down for most of the day, I was at Magic Kingdom. We'll finally get the chance to ride Haunted Mansion and see Hatbox Ghost. That's all coming up on this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I was very excited to ride the TTA People Mover and go through Space Mountain. It was a lights-on Space Mountain experience, but that's actually kind of a little bit of a bad thing. I mean, it was good for me because I got to see the lights on inside Space Mountain. But right now, Space Mountain, Carousel of Progress, and Haunted Mansion are all down at this moment, with the last, less than an hour left in the park and not a lot of rides operating.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Well stocked with priceless first editions, and marble busts of the greatest, most writers the literary world has ever known. They have all retired here to the haunted mansion. Actually, we have 999 reports, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? Every room has wall to wall. Every room has
Give us a hint by ringing the bell.
They got Haunted Mansion open for the night with about 45 minutes left, and they had posted it as a 13-minute wait, which in Haunted Mansion speak means it was a walk-on. However, I think there were so many people who still had lightning lanes from earlier in the day when the ride was closed that we had to wait quite a long time while all those people rode, and then they let us get on it. That was my first time riding Haunted Mansion with Hatbox Ghost, at least the version at Walt Disney World with Hatbox Ghost. So I'm happy he's here. I was happy to have a chance to see him. For all the people complaining about the location of Hatbox Ghost, I think it's dumb. I think it works perfectly well, and I am fine with it. So I'm just happy we got Hatbox Ghost. And this was a pretty doggone good day at Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna slowly make my way out of the park and back to the TTC, but I think I accomplished a pretty good amount. Nothing like being in the second to last row of the fourth largest parking lot in the world, but the tram got me back to my car in the TTC parking lot, and I am ready to head out for the day. But boy, what a day, right? I was in the park for about 5.5 hours, and I got to experience a ton, 2 showings of Country Bear Jamboree. We did, oh boy, what else did we get to experience? Pirates of the Caribbean, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Haunted Mansion with Hatbox Ghost, the TTA People Mover, We did Hall of Presidents. I feel like there was other stuff, but just a very, very productive day. I heard somebody asking a cast member, when is the dead time? When is it not busy at Walt Disney World? Because I had heard this was a calmer time and it's packed. So the short answer is there is no slow time at Walt Disney World, with the possible exception of the week after Thanksgiving. But back in January, very recently, I guess it's still January. This is a month that's taking a long time. My good friend and co-host Sarah Says and I did a podcast where we talked about the 5 best times to visit Walt Disney World for crowds, so you can listen to that and avoid some of the pitfalls that some of these other people have experienced. I also want to say, and I don't want to harp on this too much because it was an awesome day and I had a great time, but when we're at theme parks, let's try to remember that this is an experience that some people might be having once in their lifetime. So when you're in the stretching room at Haunted Mansion and you're talking like a big jerk and you're really loud, you might be ruining that Haunted Mansion spiel that we all love. Like, it's so important to so many people, and you might be talking over that for somebody who doesn't get to develop that connection to it. And it's like that with every ride. Pirates of the Caribbean, anything. There were so many rude guests today, whether it be cutting in line, which is like the worst, or talking during shows or talking on rides. I didn't experience one ride, except for the People Mover, that didn't have somebody doing one of those two things. Oh, and we got to see the People Mover with the lights on in Space Mountain, so that was really cool as well. So I just want people to be cognizant. I try to think of everybody around me having their once-in-a-lifetime Walt Disney World vacation. It makes me a lot more patient with them, and it also helps me to remember that I should be behaving myself. I should be making sure it's more important that they have a good time than it is that I have a good time. So just think about that. Don't cut in line in front of people. Don't talk while they're experiencing the shows. And I think it'll just be happier for everybody. But I don't want to seem like I'm focusing on the negatives. This was an amazing day. I had so much fun. I actually texted my wife Courtney while I was there and just said, like, I know this doesn't sound right, but thank you for letting me do this. Thank you for, you know, she deals with chronic illness and she can't come to the parks as much as I come to the parks, and sometimes I work on the weekends and she's off on the weekends and I have off days during the week, and she doesn't mind that I come by myself and just enjoy it for 5.5 hours running around at my pace, so that when I come with her we can go at her pace, or I can try to go at her pace. I still probably push her a little too hard. I'm so lucky to do this, and I'm so lucky to have the channel. I'm so lucky that the YouTube channel has picked up as many viewers and as many subscribers as we've gotten over the past 3 years. We are about to hit the 3-year mark. So do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel. This was a great day at Magic Kingdom, and I want to just keep building the channel. I want to keep spreading those positive vibes. I'll talk to you soon.